All right, welcome to a yoga flow focused on sore muscles. Yoga for soreness. We'll be stretching. I hear you. I hear that the legs are sore. So we'll be doing lots of stretches. Take a moment to just get situated, get settled, make sure you have your breath. That's all you'll need. Maybe a mat, maybe some blocks if you're feeling fancy, but you don't need anything other than 30 minutes. So let's start in a seated position. Just get comfortable sitting up tall. You can sit on your shins or cross-legged. And wherever you're at, get out those wiggles, maybe adjust your clothes. And let's just find a moment of stillness once you're fully comfortable. Give yourself that full permission to just let go of your to-do list, of the chatter in your mind that's maybe been nonstop for hours or days. Give yourself that full permission to relax your stomach, to sink into your heart space, to soften your face and your eyebrows. No need to perform. No need to try or put any serious effort. Just let yourself relax and be. Take inventory of how it feels to allow yourself to do nothing other than be. It's a pretty big task. Feel yourself just softening and letting go of any expectations, anything from the past, creeping up into the future. And just bring all of your awareness into this present moment. Find this exact point in time that you'll never get back again and being fully here with it. Take a big inhale through your belly as if it's the last inhale you'll ever take. Find that suspension at the top. Soften your jaw, exhale out the mouth, let it go. Make these breaths long and audible. In through the nose, expand. And out the mouth, relaxing, letting something else go with every exhale. In through the nose. Find that suspension as you're completely full with air, that moment of stillness before you exhale and release. Give yourself 3 more deep breaths with nothing to do other than to bring your awareness to your breath, the texture, the sound, the feeling. Really, really focusing on the breath. Feel the nourishment of the oxygen flowing all the way through your body down to your lower belly. Just a reminder that the access to the breath and this nourishing feeling is always accessible to you wherever you are, whatever phase of life you're in a hard conversation, in fights with your partner, in a moment where you have so many things to do that all you can do is sit and think about those things to do without taking action. You always have this powerful and immediate tool of your breath. One more inhale all together. Expand the belly, grow tall. And exhale out the mouth, let it go. We'll keep these big, full, deep inhales and exhales, but we'll keep your lips sealed in through the nose and out through the nose throughout the rest of your practice. You can gently flutter your eyes open, and we'll start with a easy twist. So place your right palm behind you. Maybe let's get into a cross-legged position if you're not already. Use that right palm, keep it close to your glutes, and really press up to pull your chest high, stack each vertebrae one on top of the other, gaze over your right shoulder, and use that left arm to twist, pressing it into the right knee. Keep those deep breaths. Expand through your rib cage, wringing it out like a towel. And hold this twist for the exhale. Sink a little deeper into this twist. Gaze over the right shoulder. We'll rotate to the other side. Right palm meets the left knee. Inhale, grow tall. And exhale, sink deeper into this twist. Keep that awareness of the quality of your breath. Move back to this present moment over and over again as you practice. And back through center. We'll take some gentle neck rolls. Drop your chin to your chest and let your head hang heavy. Slowly roll to the right. I want you to really be aware of any points of this neck roll that feel a little bit tighter, feel like there's a little bit of a bump, maybe some tension being pulled from your shoulder. And give yourself the permission to listen to your body rather than listening to my voice, and hold it where it feels like it needs an extra breath, an extra second of tender love and attention. Whenever you feel it's right, you can reverse your circle, but again, listening to your body rather than my voice for how to treat yourself today. When you're ready, come back to the center. I'll meet you in a tabletop position. Palms stacked under your shoulders. Knees stacked under your hips. Give yourself a moment to get out any wiggles. Sway side to side. Be gentle on your wrists. Maybe this is the first time all day that you're putting some weight on your wrists. You can flip one palm to stretch out the back of your wrists. And flip out the other palm. We'll start with some cat-cows, really focusing on connecting your breath to your spine. We inhale, drop the belly, pull the heart forward, gaze up. We exhale, tuck the tailbone, hollow out the belly, tuck the chin. Inhale, drop the belly, heart pulls forward. And exhale, press the mat away, round, big exhale. 2 more rounds. Listening to the cue of your breath as to land and pull into your exhale. When to push into your exhale. Back to a neutral spine. We'll inhale, right fingertips up to the sky, gaze up. And send those right fingertips through, thread the needle, keep your hips either stacked on top of your knees, or you can sit your hips back onto your heels. Send those left fingertips towards the top of your mat. Really let yourself sink onto that right shoulder, getting a big stretch in the back of the right arm. Where can you soften? Maybe your lower belly. Maybe you can soften your toes. And we'll come out the way you came in. Press the left palm into the mat. Reverse right fingertips up to the sky. And the other side. Left fingertips big. Inhale, big stretch. Open up that chest. And slide the left fingertips to the right side of the room. Let your weight hang heavy on the left shoulder. Right fingertips to the top of your space. Your hips are swaying to the right. You should stay stacked on top of your knees or stacked on top of your heels. Place that right palm down. Send the left fingertips back up to the sky for reverse twist. Move back to a tabletop position. We'll kick your right foot out towards the back of your mat. Right toes on the mat. We're going to pivot so that your heel also goes onto the mat, and extend your left toes to the side, the left side of your mat. Going to open up into a supported side plank. And extend your right fingertips over your head to the top of your space. Big stretch all the way from the right heel to the right fingertips. Create a big arch like a banana. And if you decide, you can extend your right hand behind you to capture your right foot for a quad stretch, opening up the shoulders. And I'll meet you back in tabletop position. Left toes against the edge of your mat behind you. Pivot your left heel down to the ground and right toes to the right edge of the mat. Left fingertips above the head. Big arch in that side body. Get really long. And if you choose to capture that left foot behind you, you can do that now. And back to tabletop position. We're going to our first downward facing dog. Tuck the toes, send your hips up to the sky, and bring your chest back towards your thighs. Pedal out your dog. Relax the back of your neck. Shake your head out, yes. Shake it, no. And find some stillness as you try to get your heels towards the mat, but they don't have to touch. A little bend in the knees is okay. A big lift in your hips towards the sky. Let your palms stay flush to the mat and really use the strength of your arms to push your chest back towards your thighs. Take some clearing inhales, expand your belly against your thighs, and exhale, soften. Inhale, create some space in your stomach and your ribs. And exhale, find some stillness here. We'll slowly tiptoe your feet towards your hands at the top of your mat, meeting in a forward fold with some bent knees, big toes together. Heels can be about 1 inch apart. Soft bend or a generous bend in the knees. Let the neck hang heavy. And take some inhales through your upper back. And exhale, soften your neck. Again, inhale through your rib cage all the way up between your shoulder blades. And exhale, soften. Palms to shins, halfway lift, flat back, extend. And exhale, soften, let it go. Nice and slow, one vertebra at a time. Neck is last to rise. Stand all the way up, sweep the arms overhead. Palms come through heart center as you fold forward. Inhale, lift, flat back, palms to shins. And exhale, let it go, forward fold. Plant your hands into the mat, step all the way back to high plank pose. Close your rib cage, shift your weight forward, high up on your toes. Press the mat away. And squeeze your elbows in by your side as you slowly lower everything to the mat. Inhale, upward facing dog, shoulders away from the ears, heart is open, neck is open. And exhale, downward facing dog, hips to the sky, pedal it out. Inhale your right heel to the sky, keep your hips square for a moment. And open up your hips, stack them on top of each other, bend that right knee, point it towards the sky. Either stay here and really let that right leg hang heavy for a big twist, or plant your right foot behind you, flip your dog. And come back to three-legged dog, right leg in the air. Step that right foot all the way to the top of your mat. Into a forward lunge position. Keep that left heel up off the ground. We're just on our left toes. Big generous bend in that right knee. Inhale, arms to sky for high crescent lunge. Make sure both hip bones are pointing forward. Most of your weight is in that right heel, driving through that right heel. Open your arms to the right like a T and gaze over your right fingertips behind you. Thumb is up like you're shaking a hand. Let your right fingertips drop towards your back leg as you arch and twist at the same time. And palms to heart center. Left knee hooks outside of right knee. Left elbow outside of right knee. For prayer twist in your lunge position. Really press into your palms for a deep twist, shoulders out of your ears. Keep that deep bend in that right knee. Left heel is all the way up. And open up to warrior two. Open up your hips to the left, long edge of your mat. Deep bend in that right knee, fingertips north and south. Gaze over that right hand. You should take a look at your back foot. Make sure that left foot is parallel to the back edge of your mat. All 5 of those left toes pointing towards the left side of your room. Flip your front palm and extend behind you. Reverse your warrior, keeping a big deep bend in that right knee. And an extended side angle, right fingertips to a block or to your ankle. And a big stretch in the left side body, left fingertips towards the front of your room. Keep your chest twisting towards the sky. And find your breath here. Expand through your belly for a deep inhale. And say, I am strong, with a nice, sturdy exhale. And back to warrior two. Cartwheel your palms down to frame your right foot. Kick that right leg all the way up and through for three-legged dog. In your form of a vinyasa, high plank, low plank, upward facing dog for a back bend. I'll meet you in downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Shift those hips side to side. Take 3 clearing inhales through the nose and out through the mouth. Find your center again. And let something go. Beautiful. When you're ready, inhale that left heel to the sky. Keep your hips square. Then stack your hips, bend that left knee towards the sky. You can either stay here for this big twist and stretch, or you can plant the left foot behind you to flip your dog. We'll come back to that three-legged dog and step your left foot all the way to the top of your mat between your thumbs. Rise to high crescent lunge, fingertips reaching towards the sky. A slight tuck of the pelvis, so we're really squeezing that right glute forward, driving into that left heel. And twist open to your left. Gaze over the left fingertips, thumbs facing up. Left palm meets the back leg. Inhale, reverse, extend the right fingertips behind you for a twist and an arch. Palms to heart center, hook the right elbow outside the left knee. Keep a deep bend in that left leg. Gaze is up towards the sky, shoulders away from your ears. Right heel is really raised. Can you raise that right hamstring 1 inch higher? Where is your breath? Beautiful, big twist and open to warrior two. Towards the right side of your space, big deep bend in that left knee. Extend those fingertips forward and backwards. Right foot is completely flat against the mat. Inhale, flip your front palm, reverse your warrior, big stretch. And exhale, side angle. Grab the left ankle or a block. Extend your right fingertips above you, pointing your chest towards the sky. Where is your breath? And back to warrior two. Cartwheel your palms down, frame that left foot, kick it up and back for three-legged dog. You can go straight to downward dog or your form of a vinyasa. Then the right heel up to the sky. Bring the right knee to your nose, really round, tuck the spine. Inhale, kick it up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, nose to knee, really shift your weight forward, plant the right shin onto the ground, right knee towards that right wrist. And sit back onto your hip for a pigeon pose. I want you to take your time here. You can stay upright. You can use a pillow. You can go onto your elbows. You can bend that back knee if that feels more comfortable. You're going to hold this pigeon pose for about 10 deep breaths so you have time. Let it feel good. Let it feel safe. And start to slow down each exhale. And start to feel in your body, where can you feel your inhale expanding and creating space? Where can you feel your exhales releasing a muscle, a tendon, softening? Become aware of your heart rate and the sound of your breath. Soften through your belly. Release any tension in any area of the body. Be here for about 3 more deep breaths. Find a place that's very breathable and easy for you. And slowly start to feel your chest up. Using the strength of your arms, press into your palms, and come back to downward facing dog, pedal it out. You want to open up that hip, get some blood flow back in the right hip and the right glutes. Feel free to listen to your body, not my voice. We'll kick into that left leg up to the sky. Shift your weight forward, nose to knee, make that connection. Inhale, kick it up and back for length. Exhale, round the spine. Let the left shin meet the mat, sitting into your left hip. Maybe this side feels different. Be present with your body. Don't try to force anything. We have some time here, so allow your breath to slow down. Allow your mind to slow down. Use this as a perfect opportunity to practice grace with yourself. No expectations, no judgment or shame towards yourself. An opportunity to really use that focus, awareness on your breath. You relax your upper back and your neck. Soften your jaw. Release the tongue from the roof of the mouth. And keep bringing your awareness back to your breath over and over and over, staying committed to the consistency. We'll be here for 3 more slow, deep breaths. Take your time. And when you are ready, start to feel your chest up, press into your palms, and kick that left leg up and back like a dog, maybe shake it out. We'll meet you in a straddle so you can face whatever edge of the mat you'd like. Extend your legs long and wide, sitting on your glutes. Something that feels comfortable, something that doesn't make your breath shorten. Just find a comfortable straddle, maybe move the flesh of your glutes around. You can use a pillow, you can just sit here if you feel enough sensation in your inner thighs. Or you can start to fold forward. Just make sure that your feet and your toes don't start to roll in towards the front of your space, but keep them pointed either straight up or even slightly behind you. Again, find a place that feels breathable and easy. Almost as if you could fall asleep in this pose. Let gravity do the work. Let go of any effort. Let your belly soften. Relax your digestive system. Relax your throat and your mind. We'll be here for 5 more deep breaths. Take your time and make these quality, slow, intentional breaths. Slowly start to feel your chest up. Taking your time, no rush at all. Lie onto your back, hugging your right knee into your chest. Keep your left leg extended long. And let your right knee fall over onto the left side of your space. Gaze towards the right fingertips. And this gentle twist and breathe into your right obliques. Go back into center. Hug that right knee in one more time. Switch to the left. Left knee in, right leg is long. Really hug that knee into your chest and squeeze the hip socket before you let the left knee roll over to the right side of your space, gazing towards the left fingertips. Where is your breath? Slowly roll back through center. Give that left knee one more squeeze. And find your final resting pose, maybe traditional Shavasana. Letting your legs roll out to the sides, long against your mat. Arms long by your side, palm facing up or down. Let your eyes settle and release any control of your breath. Carve out a pocket in time. Allow your mind to rest in this pocket with no problems to solve. No problems to create, think about. Giving your mind that full permission to relax. Let every cell in your body feel the energy you just cultivated in this practice. I invite you to do a body scan. Relaxing each muscle, feeling it heavier and heavier into the mat. Stay here as long as you'd like. Thank you for showing up for yourself and for this practice. Namaste. See you next week. 2 weeks. See you in 2 weeks.